In the news early this week, you have Ryan Newman is in the chase. Micheal Waltrip Racing hit with severe penalties, probably the worst in NASCAR history, forcing Truex out of the chase. And that's the major story I want to talk to you about today. Welcome back to my show. This one is not a review, but I'm going to be doing this since I got many comments on my last review that I did on Sunday. I got a lot of comments about that they wanted it to be shorter, because that video was about 20 minutes long, so they wanted it to be shorter. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing one review video after the race every weekend for the next 10 races, and I'll be doing another video, a shorter video like this one, in the middle of the week, probably on like Wednesday or Thursday as well. So you'll be getting 2 videos a week, and this is the one where I'm just going to talk about whatever's on my NASCAR-wise. And today... Well, actually, I mean, the news came out Monday, but I'm only making the video now. So you've probably heard by now that Micheal Waltrip Racing was hit with very severe penalties after the race Saturday night. NASCAR reviewed them, came back out, and so I got it all written down here. They have docked Clint Bowyer, Brian Vickers, and Martin Truex Jr. 50 points each as of the end of the regular season, so these don't contribute towards the chase. Which the 50-point deduction didn't affect Bowyer or Vickers in any way, but Martin Truex Jr. it knocked out of contention for that first or that second wild card spot. Therefore, Ryan Newman is now the second wild card holder. So that's the main thing. Then there's also a $300,000 fine. The crew chiefs are on probation, and Ty Norris, their vice president executive or something, he's also been suspended indefinitely. Those are the main highlights, but it got me thinking. I woke up. I didn't actually hear about it on Monday. I think I heard about it on Monday, but I didn't really read about it until Tuesday, yesterday. And my first opinion when I read it was just kind of like, ooh, really? Okay, that's interesting, I guess, but I didn't understand it until I read fully, more in depth into it, and I realized it makes sense for them to punish Micheal Waltrip Racing for what they did. Because during the race, late in the race, when they noticed that Martin Truex Jr. was one position outside of the window and making it into the chase, they had Brian Vickers came down onto pit road for an unscheduled green flag pit stop, which was very suspicious because there didn't appear to be anything wrong. That therefore gave Martin Truex Jr. that one position he needed. Later in the race, with only 7 to go, when Newman was leading, who, as we remember, Newman is the guy that Truex was competing with, Clint Bowyer, Martin Truex Jr.'s teammate, spins out, again, kind of suspiciously, no contact, but he definitely got sideways and spun out, bringing out a caution, which on the ensuing restart helped Martin Truex get those positions required to get into the chase. So NASCAR went back and reviewed them, and they apparently found that it was illegal in some way. And I thought afterwards, I thought it was a little absurd taking Martin Truex Jr. out of the chase. You guys probably all hate me. Y'all are going to hate me after this video, because I'm just going to spend a brief second talking about this, but I have a bigger segment coming up in a minute. But I don't necessarily agree in every way with this penalty. I think the main thing I found out later, actually I found that out earlier today, was that NASCAR, they have not found any proof that Clint Bowyer's spin was intentional. In fact, they found a lot of things that make it look like it was an accident, which means they're basically giving this outrageous penalty over a guy coming to pit road for a green flag pit stop. And I think my biggest problem with it is it's like they're canceling out teammates assisting each other. Because I remember it's similar to at Daytona or Talladega. If you win a race because your teammate pushed you to victory like you're supposed to do, it's almost like now you could argue, oh, you didn't win that race because your teammate pushed you to the win. That was not fair. You cannot have your teammate helping you win a race. And that's kind of how I felt here. It's like, if Brian Vickers and their crew wants to come to pit road, they can come. They can go to pit road if they want to. It's like, who's stopping them from going pit road? The green light's on the little pit road thing. They can go into pit road if they want to. I find that there was one position that it cost that it gave their teammate. It's the same reason you see teammates when they're leading the race 1-2. You'll see them swap positions every now and then to help give themselves a bonus point. It's teams helping each other out for just points, like right there. When teammates swap leads, which we've seen them do it in just the last few years. They do it a lot. they do that so that they can each get a bonus point. And it's like, well, you could argue that's not fair. He intentionally gave him the lead. Well, okay, yeah, but that's not illegal. So when suddenly a guy pulls over and lets his teammate pass him, that's illegal because it helped him get into the chase? Is it like suddenly like the chase, there's like a completely new rule book that has been opened up, that the old rule book's been thrown out, and now they're just basically having this whole new set of rules where you can't help your teammate get a point? I found that a little absurd. I could understand maybe a fine or like maybe putting some guys on probation, but then they docked all 3 teams 50 points. That's a crap load of points. Now, of course, it didn't really affect anyone except Martin Truex Jr. because the other 2 guys, one was locked in the chase already, the other one was a part-time driver, but 50 points. Oh my goodness. I don't understand how you could possibly think that that would be a reasonable fine for what happened. It feels like they had no evidence, so they just felt like they had to do something just to get fans off their backs. That's how I felt after that one. But the main thing I wanted to talk about today, I gotta take a quick drink of water. This is gonna get serious. Today, I read Jeff Gordon posted on Twitter. I'm not going to read the exact tweet. I don't have it written down. I don't remember. But I remember after reading it, it was basically saying he's glad NASCAR took the initiative to go back and review Saturday's race and make the changes that they did with Newman and Truex. He said he was glad about that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, Jeff Gordon making his little opinion. And then he basically, in his tweet somewhere, he basically says that, not directly, but he basically hints at the fact that he's frustrated that they didn't put him in the chase. That they feel like when Boyer spun out, it caused Gordon as well as Truex or as Newman to fall out of their points positions. So so he was basically arguing that because of Boyer's spin, which contributed to the whole MWR thing, he should be in the chase as well. And well, I read about that online, and I want to read you some of the comments I got. I didn't get, but I read online. These are comments that I heard. One was from somebody named Carrie Nicholas, and it says, "Yes, Jeff deserves to be in the chase. This was wrong on all parts. Make it right, NASCAR," with 2 exclamation points. Jeff deserves to be in the chase. I don't know which season you're watching, but I don't think Jeff Gordon deserves to be in the chase in any way, shape, or form. Think about NASCAR where they're standing. They probably did think for a second, hey, you guys think there's any way that we can maybe get Jeff Gordon into the chase? Think he was cheated out of this? And they all thought, oh, maybe. But I'll bet less than a minute later, somebody came to him and said, oh, well, that wouldn't make any sense, because then, think about it, we'd have to kick out Joey Logano. And, I mean, what did Joey Logano do? Joey Logano didn't do anything. I mean, he was just sitting there minding his own business. He has nothing to do with this. He got the necessary points to stay ahead of Jeff Gordon. So it feels kind of just unfair to kick Joey Logano out and put Jeff Gordon in. Well, that led this next person to his next comment. He thinks that they should have 13 cars in the chase, with Jeff Gordon, of course, being that 13th car. Here's his comment from Craig Lawrence. 13 cars in the chase. Why is that so hard for them to figure out? I guess they're just that stupid. I swear, it's comments like this that just put me in a really bad mood. NASCAR is so stupid. Why don't they just put that Jeff Gordon in the chase? I mean, everybody loves him. Just put him in the chase. Just humor me. Put him in the chase. I swear, it's like these people don't even think. They're just raging on the computer Oh, that is what they're doing. They're just raging on the computer keyboards, trying to get whatever the heck, get their message out to the world as retarded as it could be. Yes, NASCAR, on paper it looks great. Just, oh, hey, they'll just put the 13th little spot right here, put a little 24. Jeff Gordon can be the 13th car. It's just fine, right? Wrong. Next year, just think about it this way. Next year, at this same time, whoever's the 13th place car is going to be coming to NASCAR and asking, hey, why can't we be in the chase? We were 13th. And NASCAR's going to be like, well, are you Jeff Gordon? No. The answer will be no. But this whole thing makes me feel like Jeff Gordon thinks he's better than everybody else. He feels like he gets special treatment because he's Jeff Gordon. Oh, or this isn't, actually, no, I shouldn't say it. Jeff Gordon does not think this. The fans of Jeff Gordon, not all fans again, but a lot of fans of Jeff Gordon, especially these I'm reading right down here, just seem to think that Jeff Gordon, because he's better than everybody else, should just be in the chase just for the heck of it. I mean, after this, nobody else gets to be in the chase like this, but because it's Jeff Gordon, we should give him a little special circumstance. All right, let's just put Danica Patrick in the chase too. That'll get some more eyes to watch it. We should put her boyfriend in it too, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Let's put everybody in the chase. Oh wait, we did that, and then we got rid of it because everyone hated it. It's because NASCAR fans are never happy with what they get. So I just think that's a little absurd. Then, of course, my favorite comment, this is one I didn't hate, but this is the one that basically summed it up in like 5 words. It's from a user named Blint Coyer, and his comment was, NASCAR rules are so inconsistent. And they are. That is 158,000% true. NASCAR rules are super inconsistent. They have too many gray areas that I think they just need to address and fill in with, whatever. Another comment, this one I actually got on one of my videos on YouTube from Senor Savitsky X. I don't know what this is. His comment is, Logano and Truex should be out and Gordon and Newman should be in. At least one of them was corrected. And that just leads me back to my same thing. No, Newman, I can understand why they put Ryan Newman in the chase, because technically he's the next on the list to get in. He's ahead of Jeff Gordon in the pecking order of like, it's a similar situation where these 12 drivers in the chase, and then the handful back out of the chase, Newman is first on that list of people that aren't in the chase. So obviously, you just assume when one of those 12 drops out, the next person would fill his place, and the next person is Ryan Newman. I don't see Jeff Gordon on that list. Jeff Gordon's like the next person after Newman. He's like 1 or 2 people after Ryan Newman, actually, because there's other guys with wins. So it's kind of just a little absurd. It's these Jeff Gordon fans with really wishful thinking. I don't mean to be mean, because I know there's a lot of y'all are Jeff Gordon fans. Believe me, I know that. I hear from y'all every freaking race that I don't make Jeff Gordon win. So I know y'all are probably all giving this video a thumbs down, and I can't blame you, but I bet a lot of you other people that know what I'm talking about, these annoying Jeff Gordon fans, are giving this video a thumbs up. So I just think, I think NASCAR made an okay decision with the rule with Micheal Waltrip Racing and the fine. That one I can understand. What I can't understand is these Jeff Gordon crazed fanboys thinking that, oh, Jeff Gordon should be in the chase as well, because he should be Joey Logano. Well, that's my episode. I will be making another one next Sunday or Monday after the race from Chicagoland. It'll be another review race, and I'll do another one of these where I basically just address whatever topic is popular next Wednesday or Thursday, sometime in the middle of the week. So that's when you can expect it. If you want me to answer one of your comments or questions or something in probably my next episode or in the next couple episodes, leave a comment down below. Please don't totally hate on me for hating Jeff Gordon. I mean, I'm just kind of saying it like it is. I mean, if you think about it, Jeff Gordon really doesn't deserve to be in the chase. But yep, that's about it. I will be seeing you guys later. Hopefully, race 10 of the W Cup Series Season 3 will be up on Saturday or Sunday, and that will probably be the next time I see you, hopefully. So, until then, I'm saying goodbye.